Happy Tuesday, everybody. I just had a congregant email me, and she remembered a story which I told at Tot Shabbat recently, and it's a favorite story of just about every rabbi that I know, and it seemed really applicable to this moment, so I thought I'd share it with everyone. It's a story about a man who went to his rabbi complaining about his small house. He said, "Rabbi, I can't take it anymore. I don't have a lot of money, I can't afford a big house, and I'm stuck in this small house all the time, and my kids are making noise, and my wife's making noise, and I can't take it anymore." And the rabbi said, "I have a solution for you. What you have to do is you have to move your chickens into the house." And the man said, no. And the rabbi said, no, no, no. Trust me. Move the chickens into the house and come back in a week. So what was the man going to do? The rabbi said so. He had to do it. That's an important side lesson. When the rabbi tells you to do something, you just do it. So the man went home, brought the chickens into the house, lived with them for a week, went back to the rabbi, and the rabbi said, "So how is it?" And the man said, "Rabbi, it's awful. It's worse than ever. Now I've got the kids screaming. I've got my wife making all the noise. And I've got chickens running around, bucking all the time. I'm losing my mind." And the rabbi said, "No problem. All you have to do now is move the goats into the house." Excuse me? Move the goats into your house. What was the man supposed to do? He went home and he moved the goats into the house. Now he's walking around, the kids are running around and screaming at each other, and the chickens are bucking all the time, and the goats are bah all the time, and it's getting worse. He goes back to the rabbi in a week and he said, this is not okay. This is the worst. You have to tell me what to do now." And the rabbi said, "No problem. It's time to move the cows into the house." And so the man went home and he moved the cows into the house. And now he's got the kids running around and playing and fighting all the time. And his wife is making all this noise. And the chickens are bucking all the time. And the goats are all the time. And the cows are all the time. And this goes on for a few more weeks. Now all the animals are living in the house. And the man goes to the rabbi and says, "Rabbi, I know that you're wise. I know you know what you're doing. But I really think you're crazy. This is just not helping." And the rabbi said, "One more thing you have to do. Move all the animals out of the house." And so the man went home and he moved all the animals out of the house and probably did some deep scrubbing of the floors. And then he sat back and he listened to the sounds of his wife puttering around the house like she always did. And he listened to the joyous sounds of his children running around the house, playing and fighting a little bit and just being children. And he thought, my God, this house feels so wonderfully spacious and beautiful right now. We're all living in suddenly a very different situation, and we might be going a little bit crazy. And if we're not now, we probably will in a week or two. It's good to remember that we all have, well, most of us have more than we need. And most of us are, yes, being confined, but maybe being confined with some of the greatest blessings of our lives. So I hope that this story maybe gave you a little laugh, maybe gave you a little hope, and thank you to the wonderful congregant who reminded me about it. Take care, everybody.